Hello everyone. End of this year, I'm going to be getting a new Truffle dog. My dog Kovu, he's in semi-retirement, and by the end of this year, I think he'll be in full retirement. He's 12 years old, and his arthritis in his knee is starting to get more uncomfortable for him. So I'm going to be talking about potential truffle dog profiles. So I'm starting to look at rescue groups and looking at the dogs that they have available. And instead of just looking at it myself, I thought I might share my thoughts on some of the dog profiles. I'm not going to be getting any of these dogs because I'm looking at for a dog at the end of the travel season, at the end of the year. But I thought I would share my thoughts on some of these profiles in case anyone is currently looking for a dog and is thinking about what sort of personality they should be looking for. These dogs' profiles are obtained through Savour Life Pet Adoptions, and their website is at the bottom of my slide there. So the first dog is called Le Snack. I'll read out his profile. Meet Le Snack, lovingly known as William, a striking young 1-year-old dog who's overflowing with charm and ready to find his perfect match. Bright, self-assured, and wonderfully upbeat, he greets every day with a tail wag and sparkling enthusiasm. Being people-orientated, he happily soaks up attention from humans of all ages. Excited for new experiences, William is up for a car ride. Fit, athletic, and in great health, he's more than ready to be someone's adventure buddy or dream guy. He's highly sociable with other dogs and a delight to take to the dog park. He loves energetic playtime, including zoomies, chase, and play wrestling, keeping interactions fun and friendly. A formidable range of toys will ensure his desire for relocating objects is satisfied. Quick-witted and responsive, he already knows sit, drop, and off. His recall is usually reliable in low distracting environments and continues to improve each day. With his sharp mind and eager attitude, William would flourish in an active home that can provide engaging training, outdoor activities, and enriching activities. He's cooperative for baths and nail trims and shows no signs of resource guarding. When evening comes, his affectionate side shines through and he settles contently and sleeps soundly through the night. So I've highlighted some of the words that are important for me when I was reading this profile. And in the next slide, we'll go through why I highlighted these words. So he's 1-year-old. So I would like a dog who's between 1 and 2. So then you're starting at a young age, so you've got a long working life ahead of you. Self-assured is a confident dog who will be good at working independently and will have less chance asking for help from his owner. So a less confident dog will constantly look at the owner to say, is this where the truffle is? But a more confident dog will go, this is where the truffle is, mum. Where's my reward? Soaking up attention could be a dog who finds pats and attention a very high reward, and these dogs are very easily trained because you've always got 2 hands and you've always got your voice. Car rides, so he likes adventures. That's a good trait for a dog who likes to get out and about. And it's very important if you're traveling to different farms. So for someone like me, it's very important because we'll be going to different farms and doing lots of driving. Fit, athletic, and energetic, so needs an active home. This is very important obviously for a working dog. Chase and playful wrestling. So a play rewarded dog, they're highly motivated to work because they have this intense energy that they just love this particular game. Quick-witted and responsive and needing engaging training and enriching activities. This is a really big one for me. So this says this dog needs mental stimulation. If you don't give mental stimulation, this dog's going to get bored and destructive. So this dog needs a job. Nail trims. So having a dog who is comfortable with having its nails trimmed, it means that the previous owners have treated this dog well and had taught this dog to tolerate nail trimming. So he's learnt to trust humans. So that will be an easier dog to settle into a new family. So settles contently. So the dog does have to be able to turn off and relax. It needs to have an off switch. This is a skill that some working dogs have trouble with because they're so mentally on all the time that they actually have to learn to just stop and just smell the roses sometimes. So this dog already is able to do this skill. So the result for this dog is a strong working personality. You'll see the bar at the bottom where I've got the stars quite close to that working end. So the next dog, this is Alexi. I'm not going to read all of it. It's quite detailed. I'll just read the important parts. She is a German Shepherd cross. So German Shepherds quite commonly are working dogs, but not all German Shepherds will have a working personality. Some might have a pet personality. So this is Lexi. She's a German Shepherd Husky. She is 6 years old and 9 months, so she's a bit older, which is fine if you want a pet dog. Not so ideal if you want a working dog. But even if she was 1 year old, once I read through her profile, she still wouldn't be a candidate for a working personality, a working dog. Going through why, she's incredibly gentle, loving and affectionate, so that's all really good pet traits. Always happy to be near her people while still having a calm and easygoing nature. So easygoing nature, I want a pocket rocket. I want someone who's like, I want to do something now, now, now. I don't really want easygoing. Easygoing is great for a pet. Fantastic for a pet. It's just awesome for a pet lifestyle. She has a soft personality, a loyal heart that you'll fall in love with. She walks beautifully on lead, happily strolling along at a relaxed pace. Again, I don't want a relaxed pace dog. I want a go, go, go dog. While taking in the world through plenty of sniffing along the way. Alexi isn't in a rush. Another one that makes me think pet. At home, she is wonderfully settled and has fantastic routines. She is calm, polite, and a pleasure to have around the house. She happens to hold an unofficial master's degree in toy surgery. Stuffed toys beware. So she likes to rip apart toys, which is fine. But I still don't think she's play-orientated working dog, because sitting down taking apart a toy is very different to chasing and retrieving. People who would the potential household for Lexi would be people who enjoy a relaxed walk. Again, that sounds very much like a pet personality. So going through those steps again. She's a little bit older, calm and easygoing nature, soft personality, happily strolling around at a relaxed pace. Lexi isn't in a rush. At home, she's very settled. She likes toys, but the rest of the profile says pet personality, and she likes relaxed walks. So this dog is a strong pet personality. So I wouldn't want to take this dog out of the pound, even though she's a lovely dog, because there's going to be a family out there who want a dog like Lexi. And if I take her out of there, then she's going to miss out on the home that will be even better for her. I want the dog who's going to get returned time after time because they're too much energy. Zoe is a friendly, energetic little pocket rocket who bursts into life. She loves to say hello with plenty of enthusiasm. And she turns into a sweet girl who enjoys a cuddle and being close to her humans. She would suit an active home that can give her daily exercise as well as time to wind down and relax. She's the kind of dog who will happily join you for an adventure and then curl up beside you afterwards. Zoe can be a little bit bossy, so she would be best suited to living in with a calm, more submissive male dog. So going through the rest of her profile. Bright personality, and to be able to give her plenty of love, medium-sized dog with a big heart. So energetic, burst to life, enthusiasm, all things that a working dog would need. Enjoys a cuddle and close to her humans, so she does have to have an off switch, so that's good. She needs an active home that can give her daily exercise, time to wind down together, loves adventures. Has not mentioned that Zoe needs enriching activities or mental stimulation. So they haven't really specified that this dog really needs mental stimulation like they did with Little Snack. So it makes me feel like she's more of a medium working dog personality than a strong working dog personality. Now, she can be a little bit bossy, so she would be best suited to a house living with a calm or submissive male dog. This dog may have a dominant personality, and these dogs are self-assured and confident. They have excellent skills to work independently, which is required in truffle hunting. They do, however, need a confident and fair and consistent leader. So the human's confidence in dog training and their experience as a dog handler would need to be taken into account whether this dog would be right for them. So a submissive owner who lets their dog get away with things, this dog will start becoming more bossy to the humans as well, because that's her personality. So she'd need a very fair, consistent leader to be able to suit that household. So she got a medium working dog personality result in the middle there. Our last dog is called Snowball. She's a bouncy, affectionate belly rub enthusiast. She's a staghound mix. I've never had a staghound be a truffle dog before, but she's also a cross, and any dog can be a working dog if they've got the right personality. Full of life. She loves chasing a ball at lightning speed, so she's very active. So she might have a chase reward. She loves being part of the action with her humans. Very important. She's a bit jumpy when she gets excited, which is fine. That just means she's got lots of energy and lots of excitement, which is what you want to do to channel that into the truffle aroma. She's an active girl, needs daily walks, a person who's not away from home for long hours. Strong chase instincts, so no cats or rabbits at home. She can be destructive if left alone for extended periods, and she's still learning how to best fit into the human world. She needs structure, activity, and consistency to help her shine. So, bouncy and full of love and life. She's an active girl who loves chasing balls. So it sounds like she might have a chase reward system. Being part of the action with her humans, and the humans aren't away for too long. So this is ideal for human canine work. So she obviously loves to be around humans, and she gets upset when she's not. So a dog who has this sort of personality is great for a human canine team. Jumpy when excitement takes over. So she has trouble containing her excitement. That's a good thing, because it means we can pair that excitement with the truffle aroma. The daily walks, she has high energy, so she'll be able to handle the workload. Strong chase instinct, so strong drive, which can be paired to the truffle aroma. Destructive if left alone for extended periods. A working dog will be destructive if you don't give them mental stimulation. So she's a dog who needs to use her brain, otherwise she will find her own fun and destroy things. So that's exactly what you want in a working dog. Still learning how to best fit into the human world. It sounds like she might have fell into a pet home and lifestyle, and she needs structure, activity, and consistency. Basically, she needs a job. So the result for her is a strong working personality. So this is a summary of the 4 dogs that we went through. The working dogs, Lasnack being the strongest working dog, then Snowball, then Zoe, and with Alexi being the most pet personality. So with the working dogs, those are the dogs that I'm going to be looking for. And the pet dog, she's a great dog, Alexi. That would be a fantastic dog for a pet family to adopt. I wouldn't want to take Lexi out of the pound, because then the perfect pet family won't be able to find her. I'm going to be looking for the working dogs like Lasnack, Snowball, or Zoe, because they're the dogs who are going to get returned time and time again, because if they fall into a family which doesn't have the time for their exercise or the mental stimulation that they need, they're going to be destructive and nuisance howling and all those sort of things, and then get sent back to the pound. So the ones in that area are the ones I'm looking for, because I'm wanting to train them to have a job, to give them a purpose, and then eventually potentially live on a farm which has a truffle farm and have all that space, which is just perfect for a working dog personality. I hope you've enjoyed listening to my opinions on these 4 dogs, and I might do some more of these videos during the year as well. Thanks for listening.